Time, space, reality, they are not as fixed as you believe. Across the infinite branches of existence, there are moments. Tiny, fragile moments. Where a single choice bends the future of an entire world. In canon we have seen that Minato sealed the half of the 9 tails inside Naruto and took half of the 9 tails with his inside the belly of Death Guard. But in this timeline when Minato was going to split and seal the 9 tails inside him and his son, something went off. The result being Minato ended up with losing a part of his soul and get sealed inside Naruto with the half of Kurama, and the rest of the soul of Kurama got sealed inside the Reaper Death Seal. What is that? Where am I? Minato was thinking in his mind when he woke up, because he woke up in the dark and then he heard a scary voice. And that's the 9 tails, I can sense, Minato was thinking. And then Minato looked at the 9 tails. Minato, you have sealed inside your son and you yourself got sealed inside him. And the time will come when I will get released, then I will kill you myself, Kurama said to Minato. I don't get it how I end up getting sealed inside Naruto when I mean to get sacrifice and get sealed away with the Reaper Death, Minato said. I think something went off during the sealing ritual, Minato said. And then scene changes to when Naruto was 3 years old in the orphanage. People used to behave bad to Naruto and Minato was watching all of that happening. And in those 3 years Minato made a bond with the 9 tails because they were sealed together inside Naruto. And when Naruto turned 5, the orphanage kicked him out. Naruto was still confused what was happening. Minato seen through Naruto that the people were passing through there and he wanted his son to be safe, so he tried to talk to Naruto for the first time. If you don't want to get in trouble then go out of the village, Minato told Naruto. Naruto was confused because he never heard that voice and there was no one Naruto was able to see who talked to Naruto. Don't worry son, I just want you to go outside the village, then I can only explain everything to you, Minato said to Naruto from inside him. Listening to a calm and caring voice, Naruto went out of the village as the voice told him to do. After reaching outside the village, Naruto sat in the forest. So who are you? And I am not able to see you. Why? Naruto asked. I am inside you, my son, you cannot find me outside, Minato said to Naruto from inside. But how can I hear you then? Naruto asked Minato. I want you to just sit on the ground properly and focus and try to see me in your mental plane while you close your eyes in the real world. But how would be able to see if I will close my eyes? Naruto said to Minato. Well, don't worry, let me guide you to it and I promise it will be alright, Minato said to Naruto. And then Naruto did as Minato told Naruto to do. After 5 minutes of trying, Naruto reached inside his mental plane and where he met with his father Minato Namikaze, and there he got to know about his father, that he was the son of Fourth Hokage Minato Namikaze. After explaining everything to Naruto, Minato gave him some minutes to think about everything because for a 5-year-old kid it would be too much to process. After Minato saw that Naruto finally understood everything, Minato told Naruto to keep his identity safe because he understood that in his shinobi career he didn't only made friends, he made enemies too, and if they got to know that Naruto was his son, that it will be bad for Naruto. So this was the reason Minato wanted that Naruto keep everything secret until the right time comes. But still Minato didn't want his son to be live this kind of life, so he told Naruto to go to the Hokage office. Naruto did as Minato told him to do. He somehow entered the Hokage office to talk to Hiruzen Sarutobi, the 3rd Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. What, you told me to come here, Dad? Naruto asked Minato. You will know, Naruto, Minato said to Naruto. So what do I do now, Dad? Naruto asked Hiruzen. Ask him to use the privacy seals because you want to talk to him. Naruto did as Minato told him to do. Hiruzen was confused how a 5-year-old kid got to know about the privacy seal when he didn't have any kind of training. But Hiruzen did it, he activated the privacy seals. What do you want to talk about, young Naruto? Hiruzen asked. Tell him that you want a place to live and a monthly allowance. Hiruzen was confused, how can a kid talk to him like that? And why do you think I should listen to you? You are just 5 and you have to live for 1 more year into the orphanage, Hiruzen said to Naruto. Because orphanage kicked me out and my father left me money which I can use, Minato told Naruto to tell Hiruzen. You don't even know who your father was. How can you say that your father left you some money? Hiruzen asked. So you mean to say that a former Hokage of the Hidden Leaf and a fine shinobi would not left some money for his kid when he would sacrifice himself? Minato told Naruto to tell Hiruzen. Former Hokage, what are you talking about? Hiruzen asked Naruto. The blue eyes and same yellow hairs, just as Fourth Hokage and my mother's surname Uzumaki. Do you need know anything else to accept that I know I am the son of Fourth Hokage Minato Namikaze and the Kushina? Uzumaki. Minato told Naruto to say to Hiruzen. Naruto did the same, and Hiruzen ended up giving Naruto his own apartment and monthly allowance, enough for a month for every month. And then from that day Minato started training Naruto. At first Minato taught Naruto some physical exercises, and then after a month he made Naruto activate his chakra. When Naruto activated his chakra, Minato was happy to see that Naruto already got the Chunin level chakra. This is good, Naruto, you have got the Chunin level chakra at the age of just 5, Minato said to Naruto. Naruto was happy with Minato. Naruto started to talk to Kurama too because of Minato. And Kurama noticed that Naruto was an innocent and a pure soul. And he started feeling a bond with Naruto. Minato trained Naruto for 3 years so hard before he starts going to the academy. Before academy Naruto got the good chakra control, good physique for an 8-year-old kid. He was even stronger than of normal genins at just the age of 8. By the age of 12, before the genin test, Minato made his tactical genius and a chakra monster. Because of so hard training, this Naruto got bigger chakra reserve he had in canon we seen. This Naruto got way more chakra than Kakashi Hatake. Naruto knew all the basic jutsus. Instead of clone jutsu, Naruto got the shadow clone jutsu. And he got the substitution jutsu and the transformation jutsu. At the genin test Naruto performed all 3 jutsus at once. Naruto made a clone first and then third him into Minato Namikaze, and then that clone substituted away from there. This is amazing, this kid is really a genius, but how does he know how Fourth Hokage looked like? Iruka was confused, but Naruto became the genin anyway. And then he got assigned to a team with Kakashi Hatake. And Kakashi took their bell test. It is a test Naruto show how strong you really have become, Minato said to Naruto. Got it, Dad, Naruto said to Minato. You got what kind of test it is? Minato asked Naruto. Yes, Dad, a test. 3 genins fighting against a jonin level shinobi will never get the bells from him until they try to do it together, try to align with someone else. It would be a teamwork, I guess, Naruto said to Minato. Yes, but I want you to check out your skills at Kakashi because he would be an elite jonin now. Just to check out how strong you will need to become if you want to become a strong jonin, and besides he has a Sharingan, so this would be a good match opportunity to fight against him. You can call yourself a good taijutsu user if you can overpower the Sharingan users, Minato said to Naruto. Yes, I got it, Dad, Naruto said to Minato, and then headed towards Kakashi. Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan, the copy ninja, one of the strongest jonin of the Hidden Leaf, Naruto said to Kakashi. So you know about me, Kakashi said to Naruto. Yes, I know about you, Naruto said to Kakashi. Then let's see how much do you know about me, Kakashi said to Naruto. And then he told Naruto to attack on himself. Trying to attack on me all alone, he really thinks he can do it, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. But then all of a sudden Naruto vanished from his place and attacked on Kakashi. So fast, Kakashi thought, but he dodged that attack. You are fast for your age, kid, but it would not be enough to get me, Kakashi said to Naruto. Yes, I know about it, Naruto said to Kakashi, and then all of a sudden a clone popped up out of the ground. What a clone, but when did he do it and how? And why I was not able to sense him, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. The earth-style jutsu, a good thing to learn and to hide, and for this a shinobi should have the knowledge to be able to hide his chakra fully, Naruto said to Kakashi. And then the taijutsu match started between Kakashi versus Naruto and his clone. Naruto knew that alone he will not be able to fight against Kakashi, so he created a clone. So he solved his flaw with his clone technique, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. He is impressive, he is truly like Sensei, but Sensei would have never did the same kind of mistake to go in front of a jonin just like that all alone at this age, Kakashi was thinking. You have a good taijutsu, let's check out how you will react on ninjutsu, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. He attacked on Naruto with a fire-style jutsu, but Naruto substituted away from there. He can use good ninjutsu too, let's check out even more, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Wind-style great breakthrough, Naruto said, and attacked on Kakashi. Kakashi had to substitute away from there. What wind release this strong at this age, and he knows the basics of earth release too. He really is impressive, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. What about genjutsu? Kakashi was thinking in his mind. He came in front of Naruto and casted the genjutsu over Naruto. Naruto broke the genjutsu very easily. Genjutsu of this level will not work on me. Let me tell you that if you really want to dominate me, then you will need the Sharingan, Naruto said to Kakashi Hatake. You are just being overconfident, kid, Kakashi said to Naruto. How does he know that I have got the Sharingan? He knows too much about me, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. And then he seriously started testing Naruto up, and Naruto was able to go toe to toe with Kakashi without Sharingan. With the help of his clones. This is really amazing. He is able to handle me when I am serious, but with Sharingan, Kakashi was thinking. Let's check out what he is made up of, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Sasuke and Sakura was watching all of that happening there. Naruto was going on par with Kakashi Hatake. After that, Kakashi opened his Sharingan to check out the real abilities of Naruto. Naruto noticed that Kakashi has really opened his Sharingan, and that means he is really serious now. And it was time for Naruto to play defense, and he started doing the same, and now he was just making Kakashi losing his chakra on his clones, and he was hidden within the ground. Kakashi needed to use the ninjutsu to fight against the clones of Naruto. The fight goes for more than half an hour, and Kakashi was not able to find the real Naruto and to suppress him. And at the right timing, when Kakashi was exactly above Naruto, he popped out of the ground to take the bells from him. He touched the bells but was not able to take those from Kakashi. That was so close, Kakashi was thinking. Kakashi was breathing heavily because of using chakra-based techniques, and Naruto too was breathing a little heavily because he was managing the clones to handle Kakashi. You are no match, Naruto. Retreat now and ambush with your team now, Minato said to Naruto. I don't think that I am enough for all alone yet, but I will become stronger than you are in no time, Naruto said to Minato, and then left from there. His chakra reserve is so big compared to mine, even more than double, Kakashi was thinking. He could have won against me if he went all out now, but why did he do that? Kakashi was confused. After that, Naruto went towards Sasuke to join with him as a team so that he can take the bells from Kakashi. Naruto explained Sasuke about the test, and then Sasuke got ready for the sake of the test, but he was jealous of Naruto because Naruto was able to fight against Kakashi and he seems stronger than Sasuke is. And then Naruto with Sasuke attacked on Kakashi. And since Naruto was attacking on Kakashi with Sasuke and his one more clone, they were able to push Kakashi back and was able to dominate Kakashi in the taijutsu because of outnumbering Kakashi. And the reason behind it was that Kakashi was losing his chakra because of the fight with Naruto. I will lose my image if I will lose against these newly made genins, Kakashi was thinking. And he started attacking on them seriously. Naruto and Sasuke was still playing defensive. In the end, Naruto and Sasuke ended up being equals to Kakashi. They all three were breathing heavily, and then because of the chakra reserves and stamina, Naruto with the little help of Sasuke was able to snatch the bells from Kakashi. It turns out that he is truly strong, outsmarting me and overpowering me because of the chakra reserves and stamina. He got the bigger chakra reserves because he is an Uzumaki, but he is smart like Sensei, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. This is good for him. I think I should train them both, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. What do you think now, Dad? Naruto asked Minato. I think you have failed the test, Naruto, because you forgot about your teammate, and remember, it was the test for the teamwork, Minato said to Naruto. But Dad, if two members of a team can win against the enemy, that why need the third one? And then Minato explained everything to Naruto, and Naruto accepted his mistake. You have done good, kid, Kurama said to Naruto. Thanks, Kurama, only you understand me good, Naruto said to Kurama and chucked. Minato too was smiling on that. After that, Naruto started going on the missions with Kakashi, and after that he was still training and becoming strong. Minato already started teaching Naruto the Rasengan. His team did the daily routine for the whole 2 months, and then Naruto demanded for a higher rank mission, and since Kakashi knew about their good performance, Kakashi accepted that request and agreed to ask Third Hokage for the higher rank mission. And they even got the C rank mission for the Land of Waves. And in those last 2 months Naruto learned the Rasengan from Minato and mastered that jutsu. Not fully, but he mastered the jutsu. And Minato already started teaching about the sealing jutsu. They went on the C-rank mission towards the land of waves. On the mission Naruto sensed the demon brothers and he attacked on them. And then him and Sasuke together handled them easily. Till that time Naruto already started training with Nine Tails chakra. He already learned the Nine Tails chakra cloak, which is lower than the One Tails mode. And after dealing with demon brothers and talking to Tazuna, Kakashi headed towards the land of waves again. And when they were about to reach the land of waves bridge, the mist started coming there. I can sense there is something off, Naruto was thinking in his mind. And then all of a sudden a big sword came towards them flying. But they all dodged that sword there. And then that sword hits the tree behind them. Well, look who it is, the demon from the hidden mist, Zabuza Momochi, Kakashi said to them. What, you know him, sensei? Naruto asked Kakashi. Yes, I know him, he is the rogue ninja from the hidden mist village, he must be here to stop us, Kakashi said to Naruto. Since you know what I want, then why don't you get back and let me get my target, Zabuza said to Kakashi. White hairs and one eye covered as he, Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan, Zabuza thought in his mind. Get back, Naruto and Sasuke, it is the time I show you how the real fight looks like, Kakashi said to them, and he got ready to fight with Zabuza Momochi. And he attacked on Zabuza. He was on par with Zabuza, but because of a mistake he got trapped inside Zabuza's water prison jutsu. I guess it is the time we need to enter the fight. You know what you have to do, Naruto, Minato said to Naruto. Yes, Dad, I need to free Kakashi sensei so that he can fight Zabuza, but I want to fight him myself, Naruto said. Yes, I guess you should fight him, at least you will know how will you react in a real fight, Minato said to Naruto. So do I have your permission, Dad? Naruto asked. Yes, I think you should fight him now. But before the fight, do one thing, free Kakashi so that he can get your back and be safe, Minato said to Naruto. I got it, Dad, Naruto said to Minato. Kurama, I will need your help here because I will not be able to fight him all alone if Kakashi sensei was not able to fight him on his own, Naruto said to Kurama. Well, I guess it is right, Minato said, so sure needs your help, Kurama, Minato said to Kurama. And then the red chakra started leaking out of Naruto, but he was in control perfectly. And then he attacked on Zabuza so fast. What the hell is that? What's so fast? Zabuza was thinking in his mind. This kid is really fast, and what about that red chakra he is emitting? Zabuza was thinking in his mind. Zabuza tried to attack on Naruto with his sword and tried to defend himself, but Naruto overwhelmed him with his speed and he dodged that sword with his good reaction speed, which was boosted by Nine Tails chakra. And in just one move Zabuza had to lose the grip on Kakashi's water bubble and he was free. Kakashi was impressed by that, but he was worried about Naruto. Is he under control? Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Zabuza attacked on Naruto with his water clones, but Naruto destroyed all of those, and then he attacked on Naruto with his water dragon jutsu. But then Naruto substituted from there and then attacked on Zabuza from behind. Naruto pushed him behind so hard and he was able to beat Zabuza because of Kurama's chakra. But still Zabuza was fighting back, but in the end Naruto overpowered him because of his stamina and his chakra. Looks like he has got a good student like I do, Zabuza was thinking in his mind. And then Kakashi went towards Zabuza. And then all of a sudden a needle came towards them, but Naruto caught that needle in midway. You can come out, I have already sensed your presence, Naruto said to the hunter ninja who attacked on Zabuza with the needle. So tell me, what were you trying to do just now? Kakashi asked him. I am a hunter ninja from the hidden mist village and he was my target and I came here to kill him, that hunter ninja said to Kakashi. Well, let me do it myself, Kakashi said to him. Kakashi already figured out something suspicious. So what do you think, Naruto? Minato asked Naruto. I think he is not here to kill him because he could have wait for us to kill him. Why to attack on him when he saw he was nearly died? Naruto said to Minato. Yes, you are right, just confirm what he really up to, Minato said to Naruto. And in the end when Kakashi didn't let him take Zabuza with him, he didn't have any other choice but to attack on them to take Zabuza back from there. And since Sasuke and Sakura was there too, that hunter ninja decided to attack on them from the ice mirror technique. And he did that, he created the ice mirrors and then he attacked on all four of them with his needles. Naruto sensed that, but he knew that Sasuke will get hurt by those needles, so he covered Sasuke with his body and got hit by the needles. And in case of Sakura Haruno, Kakashi shielded her to protect her. After getting hurt, Naruto's chakra got increased from the 9 tails and he attacked on those ice mirrors and started breaking those ice mirrors. Sasuke was frozen there. He saw Naruto taking the needle for him and getting hurt for him. He awakened his Sharingan at that point. But that chakra from the 9 tails healed Naruto so fast. Like nothing even happened to Naruto. Naruto destroyed half of the ice mirrors so fast, and with half of them Kakashi dealt with his fire style. And now Haku the hunter ninja was out of the ice mirror. He just created an ice mirror for him, but Naruto hits that ice mirror and he broke the ice mirror and Haku got hit by Naruto. And before he can stand up, Kakashi attacked on him with his Chidori and killed him. "Are you okay, Sasuke?" Sakura Naruto asked them. "Yes, but what about you? Got hit by those needles," Sasuke said to Naruto. "Yeah, don't worry about that. I knew that those needles will not be enough for me and I am fully healed now," Minato said to Sasuke. "Who told you to take those needles for me?" Sasuke said to Naruto. "Well, whatever happens between us, but still you are my comrade. My teammate couldn't leave you getting hurt even after knowing that those will not be able to affect me, not even a bit," Naruto said to Sasuke. "It's alright, Sasuke, it is our duty to watch each other's back. We are a team now," Kakashi said to Sasuke. "But you are hurt, sensei, aren't you?" Naruto said to Kakashi. And then Naruto went towards Kakashi to see him. "You will need him, Naruto. Go place your hand on him," Kurama said to Naruto. And then Naruto went towards Kakashi and then put his hand on Kakashi, and then Naruto shared a little amount of chakra with Kakashi, which was fully controlled and refined. "What are you trying to do?" Kakashi asked Naruto. "Let me focus, sensei," Naruto said to Kakashi. And then under a minute Naruto healed Kakashi fully. "What, you healed me, Naruto? But how you did this?" Kakashi asked Naruto. "Nine Tails chakra has a good healing abilities and it heals me so fast, and I just shared a little chakra which was already refined by my chakra with and you got healed," Naruto said to Kakashi. "This kid is no more a normal Genin level shinobis. He handled an elite Jonin from the hidden mist and then he sensed that hunter ninja and fought him too, and afterwards he healed me. He used Nine Tails chakra being fully in control," Kakashi was thinking in his mind. After Naruto healed Kakashi, the Nine Tails chakra got back inside Naruto. He already is high Jonin level. Shinobi, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. "I think he can surpass Fourth Hokage when he will grow up. A perfect chakra control over so much chakra, that should be too much for a kid," Kakashi was thinking in his mind. They all went to Tazana's house. And when Sasuke was training outside and Sakura was busy clinging to Sasuke, Naruto was alone with Kakashi at Tazana's house. "So Naruto, since when did you know about the Nine Tails?" Kakashi asked. "Since I was 5 years old and I have already trained with Nine Tails chakra, so I can control it, but not too much," Naruto said to Kakashi. "Well, I guess you will become so strong one day, Naruto," Kakashi said to Naruto. "I will become as strong as Dad and then will become the next Hokage of the Hidden Leaf." "What does he really know about his father?" "Your dad?" Kakashi asked. "Yes, my dad, your sensei, Fourth Hokage, the yellow flash of the hidden Minato Namikaze, you know," Naruto said to Kakashi. "So you really know about him, don't you?" Kakashi asked. "There is no need to worry about. I already know about my identity, so don't need to think about it," Naruto said, and then left from there to start his training. And he was perfecting his Rasengan with just one hand. This is amazing. He already knows the Rasengan, but how? Kakashi was thinking in his mind. "What are you watching, sensei? This was Dad's one of the 2 strongest jutsu, right?" Naruto said to Kakashi. "Yes, it was," Kakashi said to Naruto, and then he left from there to see Sakura and Sasuke training. "I think some things still bothers Kakashi, so I would like to behave good to him. He has seen so much in his life," Naruto. Minato said. "As you want, Dad," Naruto said to Minato. After 2 days, Gato came there with more than 200 men to destroy the bridge and to kill Tazuna. "So you really have showed here," Kakashi said to Gato. "He is Gato the main problem and he is here with so many men," Tazuna said to them. "Don't worry, we will handle them," Kakashi said to Tazuna. "Are you ready, Sasuke?" "Naruto, we need to handle them," Kakashi said to them. "I am always ready," Naruto said to Kakashi. "Are you ready, Kurama?" Naruto said to Kurama and then got the chakra cloak and then he vanished from his place so fast. His burst speed is even faster than mine, Kakashi thought in his mind. Naruto attacked on those men with Kakashi and Sasuke. In just few minutes they handled all the men there. Sasuke was jealous of Naruto's progress. That kid is at least as strong as Kakashi Hatake. Who the hell he really is, Tazuna was thinking in mind. After that Kakashi gave Gato to the villagers and Tazuna. They killed Tazuna there and then in next 1 week they built the bridge and they named that bridge the Great Naruto Bridge. And they all were leaving towards the village. They have become fans of mine sensei, you have don't the same hard work, but they named that bridge by my name, Naruto said to Kakashi and chuckled. Kakashi smiled after watching Naruto chuckling. His smile is as pure as Lady Kushina, she was a good-hearted lady, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. After that they all went back to the village. Kakashi stopped getting late because he started liking to be with his team now. A smiley face from Naruto everyday made him feel just like he was with his sensei who cared about him. The other day when they had to go on the missions they were waiting for Kakashi for the first time in last 2 months. Kakashi been late. You are late, Sensei, Sakura said to Kakashi. Yes, I went to the Hokage office and I brought you the Chunin exam forms. I thought if you would like to participate, Kakashi said to them. This is good, now I can become Chunin so soon, Naruto said to Kakashi and then started filling the Chunin exam form. I think you should think about it first, Naruto, Kakashi said, and then he noticed that Sasuke too was filling up the form because he wanted to catch up to Naruto. Sakura took some time to think about that, but she filled the form just to impress Sasuke and then she realized that he was so behind them. After that day they started training so hard for the Chunin exams. After a week they all reached into the academy for the first round of the Chunin exams. His team passed the first round of the Chunin exams and then they went towards the second round of the Chunin exams. The survival test. Anko, the proctor of that round, told them about the survival test and the 2 scrolls. She told them about the rules. And after getting to know everything about the survival test they all were ready to go inside the Forest of Death. She told them that they can now enter the Forest of Death. And the moment she said that, Naruto Sasuke rushed into the Forest of Death and Sakura was behind them. They were faster than Sakura. What the hell was that they are so fast, Sakura was thinking, and now she was realizing that she will be holding them back. They reached inside the Forest of Death and then stopped at a safe place. Find a team with Heaven Scroll, fight them and then head towards the tower so that we can get a good amount of time to get ready for the third round, Naruto said to them. You are right, Sasuke said to Naruto. I have seen a team with Heaven Scroll, and then Sasuke told Naruto about the team. So get ready, we will go there and attack on them, Naruto said to Sasuke and Sakura. They went in front of that team, but one of that team member created nearly 100 clones to stop them. Those are just clones, the real one is in the back, Sasuke said. If we will handle the real one then these will be finished too, Naruto said to Sasuke. Sakura, handle these clones for just a minute and rest, we will handle, Naruto said to Sakura, and then he jumped high in the air to go towards the real one. And Sasuke left from there towards another teammates. Sakura was in front of those clones, was scared to see those many clones. Naruto attacked on the real shinobi and Sasuke attacked onto the other teammates, knowing that Naruto will handle that shinobi easily. So he attacked on another teammates. Naruto hits that shinobi so hard in his fast speed and then attacked on him with the wind style great breakthrough and hits him. After that one attack that shinobi fell on the ground and all of his clones vanished. He already handled the real one now, Sakura was thinking in her mind. And then Naruto beaten another member of the team and then took the Heaven Scroll from him and then went back to Sakura. Sasuke too came back there after handling one of those shinobis. They are so strong, I just useless, Sakura was thinking in her mind. They were together now after getting both the scroll. And now to the tower directly, Naruto said to Sasuke. And then they all started heading towards the tower in middle of the Forest of Death. And then Naruto sensed a strong chakra there, but it was not a human. This is a summoning animal, Naruto, Minato said to Naruto. Yes dad, I have sensed it, Naruto said to Minato. Naruto turned towards that summoning snake and then attacked on him before he can attack on Naruto. At first Naruto just normally attacked on that snake, but that he saw that his normal attacks don't have any effect on him, so he decided to start attacking on the snake seriously. And then Naruto created a Rasengan in his hand to attack on that summoning snake. Naruto used his speed to hit that snake and he somehow ended up hitting the Rasengan. And then that summoning snake vanished from there. There was only a shinobi who can summon the snake, and it was Orochimaru, so is he. The student of Orochimaru, Minato, was thinking. Summoning a big snake at least needs a Jonin level chakra, and that means that shinobi has a good amount of chakra. Who has summoned him? Minato said to Naruto. Naruto headed towards Sasuke, and then he saw that the skin of that shinobi were peeled and Sasuke was standing there and he was frozen. That's Orochimaru. Naruto, one of the legendary Sannin. Minato said to Naruto. But why is he attacking on Sasuke Uchiha? Take your teammates and retreat from here, you are no match for a legendary Sannin yet, Minato said to Naruto. Got it, Dad, Naruto said to Minato, and then headed towards Sasuke. Let's go, guys, Naruto said to Sasuke and Sakura. You think you can leave this easily away from me? Orochimaru said to Naruto. You two are strong, Orochimaru said to Naruto. I can sense his malicious intent. Naruto, increase your chakra because you would have to fight here, Kurama said to Naruto. And then Nine Tails chakra started leaking out of Naruto's body, and then Naruto got covered inside the chakra cloak. This is amazing. You can use Nine Tails chakra, but I don't think that you should risk your life using that chakra, Orochimaru said to Naruto. That's none of your concern, Naruto said to Orochimaru. Orochimaru attacked on Naruto, but Naruto dodged that attack, but Sakura got hit by Orochimaru and flew back from there and hits the tree behind her. Why the hell is he doing it? Minato was thinking in his mind, and he was worried about Naruto because in front of him there was a legendary Sannin who was considered as strong as Jiraiya, his master, and Naruto was just 12 years old, not strong enough to fight against a legendary Sannin. Just try to retreat, Naruto. Take your teammates away from here, you cannot win against him. But I will have to stop him, otherwise he will kill my teammates. And besides, I don't think that with 2 members I can outrun him, Naruto said to Minato. Yes, you are right, but be alert and go all out, don't hold back in front of him, Minato said to Naruto. Got it, Dad, Naruto said to Minato. And then Naruto attacked on Orochimaru so fast. He is fast, Naruto was thinking in his mind. This much chakra will not be enough to fight against him. I will increase your chakra till you win against him, Naruto, but in the end it will create so much pressure on your body you will have to bear it, Kurama said to Naruto, and then increased his chakra, and Naruto went into one tail state and attacked on Orochimaru, but Orochimaru still was able to dodge those attacks. Kurama increased Naruto's chakra till 2 tails, and then Naruto became even faster than before, and now Naruto was able to match Orochimaru's speed and was able to fight with Orochimaru, and he was now on par with him. I knew in 2 tails state Naruto will be able to fight against Orochimaru, but will you please increase chakra even more, because here Naruto needs to overpower him, not just fight against him, because he will not be able to sustain your chakra for too long, Minato said to Kurama. Kurama increased Naruto's chakra and Naruto went into 3 tails state, which was creating pressure over Naruto's body, and the chakra was overwhelming for Naruto. But Naruto was now dominating Orochimaru in the taijutsu. He lost his control and now it is the 9 tails against me. I will have to stop him right here, or else the 9 tails will get released, and that will not be good for me in the village, so I just need to make a plan to increase his chakra more and then sneak out of here, Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. And then Naruto hits Orochimaru with a Rasengan. What the hell, the monster can use the Rasengan because of using a shinobi's body, Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. Just finish him, Naruto, Kurama said to Naruto. He wants you to increase more chakra, this is why is he provoke you, and I can his plan is to destroy the village with your help, Kurama said to Naruto. Yes, you are right, Kurama, Minato said. And then Kurama increased even more chakra and Naruto went inside the 4 tails state, and then Naruto split Orochimaru in half. Orochimaru was trying to regenerate, but this Naruto was not giving him a single chance, and now it was Kurama who was fighting with Orochimaru with a calm mind. Naruto was able to see all the things and he was able to help Kurama with his jutsus. This is absurd, how can he become so strong, Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. He summoned Manda there to attack on Naruto so that he can retreat there. He left Manda there and retreated from there. Naruto injured Manda badly. He has retreated but he will come back I guess, Minato said to Naruto and Kurama. And then Naruto went towards Sakura and Sasuke. Sakura was awake now but Sasuke was still sleeping because of the curse mark Orochimaru gave him. Naruto went towards Sakura. She was scared to see Naruto in Four Tails state, but then Nine Tails chakra went inside Naruto and then Naruto sit on the ground and then sleep there. Few hours of sleep will be enough for you to come back to the full power Naruto. I will handle the rest and heal you, Kurama said to Naruto. And then Naruto slept there and after 5 to 6 hours when Naruto woke up he saw that Sakura was getting attacked on some shinobis. And Lee came there to rescue Sakura. Naruto woke up and came there to help Lee. Thanks Lee to help Sakura there, Naruto said. It is alright Naruto, Lee said to Naruto. You are a good person Lee, I guess we will get some time after the exams for a spar, but promise you will not beat me like you beaten Sasuke up, Naruto said to Lee and chuckled. Rock Lee smiled at that. So are you ready Lee to teach them a lesson, Naruto asked Lee, and then Lee and Naruto attacked on those shinobis. Lee noticed that Naruto was matching his speed and he was even faster than Lee. You are fast Naruto-kun, Lee said to Naruto. Not faster than you Lee, stop holding back and then we will get to know who is faster, Naruto said to Lee. So he knows about the weights, Lee was thinking in his mind. In just a minute Naruto and Lee handled those 3 shinobis. You are strong Naruto-kun, will you be my rival, Lee asked Naruto. Naruto was thinking about something. Say yes Naruto, don't you think he is a good person to be your rival, Minato said to Naruto. He is so hardworking dad, Naruto said to Minato and then said yes to Rock Lee. Lee was smiling now because Naruto accepted him as his rival. You are amazing Naruto, Lee said to Naruto and then he left from there. He was thinking about Naruto and after that fight Naruto carried Sasuke away from there and then Minato told Naruto to tell Hiruzen about Orochimaru and the curse mark. In the village shinobis has sensed the Four Tails state and Hiruzen asked Naruto about that. Naruto told that he was able to control that chakra after the fight and then left from there to go to start his training. And after 2 days the preliminary round started and then Naruto fought against Kiba, won the match in just 1 hit. And then from next day he started training for the final round. Kakashi was confused that Naruto didn't even ask Kakashi to train him for the final round of the Chunin exams. On the other hand now Minato was teaching Naruto the flying Rijin jutsu. Because Minato already taught Naruto the advanced sealing jutsu. And in that 1 month Jiraiya came to meet Naruto and he gave Naruto the summoning contract from the toads of Mount Mayuboku. Before the last week of the month Naruto under Minato created his own flying Rijin marking and then he started learning to teleport and he learned that too, but he didn't master that. He went to the arena at the day of the final round of the Chunin exams. All the finalists were there except Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto's match was against Neji Hyuga. Naruto was faster than Neji but Neji had the Byakugan, but Naruto coated himself with chakra so that Neji's gentle fist don't work on Naruto. Orochimaru disguised as Kazekage and Hiruzen were shocked to see Naruto using coating of that chakra on his body, shielding himself with that chakra. Only a shinobi with perfect chakra control would be able to do it, Orochimaru was thinking in his mind, and now he was more interested in Naruto because of Naruto's control and his massive amount of chakra. Naruto won against Neji in just few minutes like it was not even a match for him. He didn't even use the 9 tails chakra of the flying Rijin. Something is wrong about Kazekage, Naruto, Minato said. Yes, we will need to mark Hokage to help him later in case of any problem, Minato said to Naruto. Alright dad, Naruto said to Minato, and then after the match Naruto went to Hiruzen. How did you like my match? Lord Hokage, Naruto said to Hiruzen and smiled towards him. It was good Naruto, but I think you should go back to your place, Hiruzen said to Naruto. So can I shake hands with you, Naruto said to Hiruzen. Hiruzen was confused but he shaked hand with Naruto. And after shaking hands with Naruto tried to shake hands with Orochimaru disguised as Orochimaru. And then Naruto shake hand with Orochimaru and marked him to as per the plan of Minato so that they conceal Orochimaru. Minato made a plan to kill Orochimaru by a sudden attack there. All the matches went the same as canon and the attack started and Temari with Kankuro took Gaara away from there because Gaara started transforming into 1 tails. First handle the One-Tails Naruto, then go to help Third Hokage. He can stop Orochimaru for that much time. Naruto rushed after Gaara and attacked on Gaara. And he was attacking on Gaara seriously, using more than weightless Rock Lee level speed to hit Gaara, and with that Naruto managed to mark Gaara too on the transformed hand of Gaara. That's amazing, Naruto. You haven't mastered the teleportation yet, so just attack, hit and come back, Minato said to Naruto. I would need more chakra, I guess, Naruto said. And then Kurama increased Naruto's chakra to the chakra cloak. And then Naruto created a giant Rasengan in his hand. What the hell is that? How can he do that? Sasuke was thinking in his mind after watching Naruto creating a giant Rasengan in his mind. He has so much chakra, Sasuke was thinking. After creating the giant Rasengan, Naruto teleported and hits Gaara, who was transformed with that giant Rasengan. And he injured Shukaku, and in the end when the One-Tails fully emerged there. And Gaara slept. Now it is the time Naruto wake Gaara up so that the One-Tails transformation stop. Just hit Gaara with a Rasengan and then seal the tailed beast chakra with a seal, Minato said to Naruto, and then Naruto teleported and hits Gaara with a Rasengan, and when the Shukaku started getting back inside Gaara, Naruto sealed the tailed beast chakra with his 5-element seal and then hits him so that Gaara can be unconscious. I can sense you, Temari, and make up, boy, take your brother and leave from here before I kill someone, Naruto said to them. Those all were shocked to see that Naruto alone dealing with One-Tails Shukaku, the sand sprit. Temari and Kankuro took Gaara away from there. Now what, Dad? Naruto asked. Orochimaru is there. I knew there was something off, Minato said to Naruto. You will go there, and this time don't give him a chance to leave from here, Minato said to Naruto. Naruto sensed the mark on Orochimaru's body. He created a Rasengan in his hand, a bigger Rasengan, after going into the two-tail state. And then he teleported on Orochimaru with that Rasengan and hits him so hard. And now Orochimaru was injured and Hiruzen got the chance, so he sealed Hashirama's chakra. Who is that body? Saru Tobirama asked. He is Naruto Uzumaki, the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tails, Sarutobi said to Hiruzen. Naruto applied a seal on Orochimaru's body before he can regenerate fully. How the hell he came here? Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. With Minato's seal, Naruto broke the connection between the Hokages and Orochimaru. I didn't know that he will be able to do it. Now Hashirama and Tobirama was free from Orochimaru's control. And then Hiruzen tried to seal Orochimaru, and then first and second Hokage too. They were happy with them because they knew that Konoha was safe. Tobirama predicted that Naruto will become even stronger than him after sensing Naruto's chakra and watching his intelligence. After that, Sound 4 released the barrier to run away from there. But then Jiraiya appeared there, and Naruto with Jiraiya and Hiruzen killed all those Sound 4, and then Naruto helped the villagers with his clones to fight against the Sand and Sound Shinobis. Naruto protected the Leaf Village alongside Hiruzen. Hiruzen got to know that Naruto has got the Flying Rijin technique now, and he was strong, and now he knew that Naruto will someday become a great Hokage like his father, but since he was old, so he wanted to pass down the Hokage seat to someone for just few years until Naruto grows up. Naruto became the Chunin of his team, and after 2 days of that, Naruto went to look for Tsunade with Jiraiya. They searched Tsunade everywhere, and Jiraiya was training Naruto mentally. He was teaching Naruto good things. But on the way to Tsunade, Naruto got attacked by the Akatsuki, but Jiraiya reached there on time and protected Naruto. And they found Tsunade too. When Tsunade said something wrong about the Hokages and Minato, Naruto got angry and he challenged Tsunade for a fight. They went outside for that challenge, and Tsunade was taking Naruto for granted, but she didn't know how strong Naruto was. But Jiraiya allowed Tsunade to fight against Naruto if she will go back the village with him, if Naruto will last for 2 or 3 minutes in a fight with Tsunade. You think this genin will be able to last for 2 or 3 minutes in front of me? I will not even need my another hand to win against him, Tsunade said. I am not a normal genin, I am a Chunin, Naruto said to Tsunade. In the beginning, Naruto attacked on Tsunade so fast. He tried to caught her off guard. She barely managed to dodge that attack from Naruto, but Naruto created clones to attack on Tsunade. She was dodging the attacking from Naruto, so she was not able to attack on Naruto. Within so many clones, one of that clone been able to mark Tsunade, and then Naruto dispelled all the clones. So he got the mark. Jiraiya was thinking in his mind. Why did he stop attacking? Tsunade was thinking in her mind. So are you going to win against her this soon? I think you should have a fair fight, Minato said to Naruto. You want me to fight her, Dad? She is really strong, Naruto said to Minato. Yes, it will be better if you fight against her without flying Raijin, because you want to become strong without the flying Raijin, Minato said to Naruto. Okay Dad, as you say, Naruto said to Minato, and then Naruto attacked on Tsunade. Naruto was avoiding the direct clash because of Tsunade's strength. Naruto was trying to attack on Tsunade with the help of his clones. Those were so fast as Naruto. He was attacking on her vital points so that he can injure her a little bit and win the match against her. But when Naruto attacked on her joint, she started bleeding. But because of getting beaten by a 12-year-old genin, Tsunade healed herself. Because of anger and ego, she overcame her problem of not being able to see the blood. When she healed herself, Naruto saw that she can heal her. She can heal so fast and I cannot. She just need to hit me once and I will be done, Naruto said. Kurama, will you help me here? Naruto said to Kurama, and then Kurama increased his chakra, and now Naruto was in one-tail state. So he really is the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed son of Minato. Tsunade was thinking in her mind. But is he losing control over the tailed beast? It would be bad if he will lose control, Tsunade was thinking. And then Naruto attacked on Tsunade again. This time Naruto was even faster than before. He created clones with one-tail's chakra. Now there were 3 Narutos with one-tail's state. They all were attacking on Tsunade with so much speed. She got angry because of that and she hits the real Naruto for the first time in the match. Naruto flew a little back from there and hit the wall behind him. But then Naruto's clones attacked on Tsunade and they have been able to hit her. And then Naruto dispelled the clones and then increased his chakra again, and then Naruto went into two-tail state. And now Naruto was so fast and he was attacking on Tsunade so fast. And now he directly confronting Tsunade. What the hell is that? How can a kid be that strong? Naruto hits Tsunade with his Rasengan and he fell on the ground, and then she stood up again. She bleed and then healed herself. She was so angry now and Naruto was taking advantage of her anger and he was attacking on her by avoiding her attacks. And after beating her for more than 5 minutes, when she started breathing heavily, Naruto stopped the chakra and they came back to normal. So he lost the chakra now, and that means he can control that much chakra. At this rate this kid will become as strong as his father, Tsunade was thinking. You dare disrespect my father, now bear the consequences. You dare to disrespect Hokage. You are just a coward running away from the reality. People like you don't deserve to become Hokage. In just few years I will be the one who will become Hokage, not a coward and a weakling like you deserve to become Hokage, Naruto said to Tsunade to increase her anger even more. She attacked on Naruto again, but this time Naruto didn't dodge the attack, he was just waiting for her to come back to him. Naruto created a Rasengan in his hand and was waiting for Tsunade to come to him. When Tsunade came too close to him and then she noticed that Naruto was not moving from his place, she hesitated because she saw Minato and her younger brother Naoki into Naruto when he said that he will become Hokage. But she was not able to control her hand when she was going to hit Naruto. Holding her little strength, Naruto vanished from there, and then all of a sudden a Rasengan hit Tsunade on her back. What the hell is that? How did he came behind me? Tsunade was thinking in her mind. Let's go, Master Jiraiya, she is not worthy enough to become the next Hokage. Let's talk to old man Hokage just to wait for few years and then I will take over his seat of Hokage, Naruto said to Jiraiya. You go back to your room, I will be there in a while, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Naruto left away from there. Tsunade stood up again. She healed herself by using the Byakuga seal. What kind of monster you have made him, Jiraiya? He has become so strong. The day is not so far when he will surpass the strongest shinobis of the Leaf Village, Tsunade said to Naruto. Well, he is already so strong, fought against one-tails and then helped Sensei, otherwise Sensei would have to seal himself to seal Lord first and Lord second, Jiraiya said to Naruto. And the fun part, no one has trained him to be this strong, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. It has been only 5 months. He has become Genin and now the last week he has become the Chunin, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Don't forget that you have lost the bet and you are coming back to village with us. I will come back to village to help but will not take the seat of Hokage, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Well, do you know that Orochimaru is no more? He has been sealed by the third Hokage and Naruto, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. He will become so strong one day, Tsunade was thinking in her mind. She went back to village with Jiraiya and Naruto. She talked to Hiruzen and Hiruzen convinced her to become the fifth Hokage. And she noticed that Naruto was talking and behaving with her normally like a good shinobi. She was confused why Naruto was doing that even after winning a fight against her. She asked Naruto about it. That was my plan, to bring you back to the village, otherwise I knew that I will be able to win against you, and that's thanks to my dad and Nine Tails I won against you, Naruto said to Tsunade. What, he really made a plan to bring me back to the village? And I got trapped in her plan, Tsunade was thinking in her mind. She holds Naruto's ear. You brat, you were showing like you really were angry at me, Tsunade said to Naruto. You were elder than my father and Master Jiraiya already told me that you respected my father so much, even he was your junior, so how can I don't respect you, Naruto said to Tsunade. You really are his kid, Tsunade said to Naruto and rubbed his hair. Don't take too long, I will not be the Hokage for too long, Tsunade said to Naruto. Got it, just 4 to 5 years. Or until I become 18, Naruto said to Tsunade. But on the other hand, Danzo started demanding to get Naruto under him so that he can train him and make a weapon. Danzo was demanding Naruto because of him using the Nine Tails chakra so often, and he was saying that Naruto can lose his control, he will not be in check every time and he will be doing it. But Tsunade didn't agree for that and she was stopping him from getting his hands over Naruto. On the other hand, Kabuto Yakushi, with the help of another curse mark user, revived Orochimaru. Orochimaru was now angry and he wanted to destroy the Leaf Village, but he will need more strength and he will need another strong body, and he knew that with the Nine Tails chakra or the Sharingan he will be able to become the strongest, so he started preparing the shinobi to bring back Sasuke to him so that he can take control over his body. He started exploiting his hate against his brother. Orochimaru sent 10 curse mark shinobi to bring Sasuke for him. Those curse mark shinobis came to Sasuke and then told they were there to take him to Orochimaru, and they give him Orochimaru's message. Sasuke, who was already started thinking that he was not strong enough to win against even Naruto, he was thinking that how would he win against his brother who single-handedly wiped out the whole clan, which was the strongest clan of the world. He got Orochimaru's message and he started thinking about to go to Orochimaru. Those curse mark shinobis showed Sasuke the original power of curse mark. Sasuke, who has not seen the full power Naruto used against Orochimaru, was thinking that he will be able to match Naruto with curse mark's power and he will be one step close to kill him elder brother. He left the village in the morning, but when he was leaving the village, Sakura has seen him leaving the village. And she went to Tsunade to tell her. Since all the strong Jonins were out of the village, so she called Naruto there because she knew that Naruto will be able to bring Sasuke back to the village. She sent Naruto with other genins of the Leaf Village. Choji, Shikamaru, Kiba and Neji were there with Naruto on the mission, Naruto leading the mission to bring Sasuke back to the village. Naruto headed behind those shinobis and Sasuke. When they reached close to them, those curse mark shinobis sensed that Naruto team Konoha was close to the, so they divided into 2 teams of 5 to stop them. Those 5 curse mark shinobis stopped there to stop the Konoha team. And it was 5 against 5. What do you think, Naruto? We are 5 against 5, we will have to kill them here fast or Sasuke will leave from here, Naruto said to them. Very well, then get ready, we are going to kill them, right? Here Shikamaru said to them, who was the vice captain of them team. No, we cannot afford to lose Sasuke, the mission to get him back, go stop those other shinobis or just chase them, I will come back to you soon enough, Naruto said to them. Are you thinking about to fight them all alone? Shikamaru asked Naruto. Let me mark you, Naruto said to them. And then Naruto marked them all and told them to go behind Sasuke. You cannot win against all of them all alone, Naruto, let me stay here to help you, Neji said to Naruto. Nope, Neji, they will need you for the direction and your strength too, Naruto said to them. And then Naruto went directly into Two Tails state. Let's go, I think he can handle them, Shikamaru said to them. Neji agreed to it and they all left from there, and now Naruto was all alone against 5 curse mark shinobis. He attacked on a curse mark shinobi so fast before he can even react, Naruto hits him with a Rasengan and he fell on the ground, and then Naruto punched another curse mark shinobi with his chakra arm and marked him. And then teleported on him with another Rasengan and he too fell on the ground. A curse mark shinobi punched Naruto from behind, but Kurama, who was helping Naruto, created a chakra arm from behind and hold that punch and punched him so hard, and then Naruto created the Rasengan on that arm behind him back and then hits that shinobi. This is absurd, he is too fast and too strong for us, those curse mark shinobis were thinking in their mind. There were only 2 curse mark shinobis were left. They were a little scared to see that Naruto already injured 3 of those curse mark shinobis. When they were injured and tried to stand up, Naruto killed them. 2 last shinobis were now standing in front of Naruto and Naruto was ready to attack on them. Naruto attacked on them with a faster pace and punched one of those shinobi who already entered curse mark 2 state, but Naruto hits him hard and that he flew away from there. And for another one, Naruto created a Rasengan with a chakra arm and hits him, injuring him badly, and then Naruto pierced his heart and killed him. And then he went towards another one and then killed him too before he can get healed fully. After that, Naruto sealed their bodies into the storage seal and then teleported to Shikamaru. What the hell was that, Naruto? You appeared here all of a sudden just like a ghost, Kiba said to Naruto. So have you got those, Sasuke? Naruto asked Shikamaru. And then Naruto put him hand on the ground and then sensed Sasuke's chakra. He is ahead with 5 other curse mark shinobi. You keep chasing Sasuke, who is now out of the box, and I will go and handle those curse mark shinobis there, Naruto said to them, and then again entered the Kurama's chakra cloak. What the hell have you done to them? Are they chasing us? Kiba asked Naruto. No, they all are dead, Naruto said to Kiba, and then teleported onto the kunai he threw before. Where did he go? Kiba asked again. He is ahead of us going towards those curse mark shinobis. And behind us there is no enemy chakra signature, and that means he has killed all 5 of them, but how did he do that so fast? Neji was thinking in his mind. And then Neji saw another chakra there. What the hell is this? What is the hell is Lee doing here? Neji said. What? Lee is coming towards us. He is injured. We cannot allow him here. He is already injured badly, Shikamaru said to them. And they all started running towards the team, and Neji stopped there to stop Lee and send him back to the village. But Lee convinced Neji to help him and they again left from there. When Naruto reached there, Naruto sensed so many curse mark shinobis ahead in the final valley. There are more than 100 curse mark shinobis ahead, Dad, Naruto said. You cannot let your friends go there, you will have to retreat from here, Minato said to Naruto. No Dad, but I cannot let Sasuke go away from here, that bastard Orochimaru will kill him, he will take over his body, Naruto said to Minato. Don't worry, I will handle them all, Kurama said to Minato. What about those genins? Then they will try to help Naruto against those many curse mark shinobis, they will die, Minato said to Naruto. So what do you think, Dad? Naruto asked. When they come to you, just teleport them back to the village, Minato said to Naruto. Got it, Dad, Naruto said. And then he waited for his friends to come there. Neji and Shikamaru were in doubt why the hell Naruto was not fighting those curse mark shinobis. When Konoha team reached there, Sasuke already left from there and Naruto was standing in front of those 5 curse mark shinobis. I cannot spend all of my chakra here, I have already spent a part of my chakra, this will be on you, I will have to leave them all to you, Naruto said to his friends. There are 5 against 5 after Lee. Lee, don't use the gates technique, okay? I know you will be able to kill them without the gates. I will go and bring Sasuke back to the village. After killing them you can go back to village, rest I will handle, and this is my order as a team captain. I don't care about your order, I will not leave you alone there, Shikamaru said to Naruto. Just do as I said, Naruto said, and then teleported away from there. What in the hell is happening? Where did he leave again? Kiba said. There is something he is hiding, Shikamaru said to them. Yes, but we have something to handle right now and which is in front of us, Neji said to them. On the other hand, Naruto reached in front of that curse mark platoon which came there just capture Naruto. Orochimaru sent all of his curse mark shinobis just to capture Naruto for him. Because he knew that some of them will never be able to capture Naruto. His plan was to injure Naruto and to heal his and then take over Naruto's body and get Sasuke's Sharingan for him after killing Naruto in front of him. And after Sasuke awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan seeing Naruto losing his body in front of him. But he didn't know how much Naruto progressed in the last 2 months. Right now Naruto was standing in front of more than 100 curse mark shinobis. This is the time Naruto, you will have to kill them all right here right now, and then we'll have to take Sasuke back to the village. How are we supposed to do it before Sasuke can leave away from here? Naruto asked Kurama. There could be a risk because you will have to use my chakra to the level you have used before in front of Orochimaru, Kurama said to Naruto. And then Kurama started increasing Naruto's chakra and Naruto directly went into three-tail state, and then Kurama increased even more chakra, and when Naruto came into the four-tail state Naruto attacked on those curse mark shinobis. Naruto was so fast that those shinobis were just able to see the blur with that much amount of chakra. With Kurama's cooperation Naruto created so 4 Rasengans with 4 tails and then hits those curse mark shinobi with those Rasengans, and then Naruto attacked on them with a tailed beast bomb. What the hell is that jutsu those curse mark shinobis were thinking? Naruto killed so many curse mark shinobi with that one-tailed beast bomb. In just few minutes Naruto killed all those curse mark shinobis. And then Naruto came back to just the Kurama chakra cloak to get healed fully. Kurama healed Naruto and he was breathing heavily after killing those more than 100 curse mark shinobis. After getting healed Naruto started going after Sasuke, but he was not on his full power right now. On the other hand, those Sound 4 has killed all those 5 shinobis where they were injured and was in no condition to go to help Naruto. Naruto stopped Sasuke on the way. You are still alive, Naruto. Sasuke said to Naruto. Yes, I am alive and I am not going to die this soon, Naruto said to Sasuke. Don't worry, I will kill you today, Sasuke said to Naruto. You think you can do it? Naruto asked and then attacked on Sasuke. What the hell do you think you are doing? Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto's normal punches were so strong that he was pushing Sasuke back hard. Sasuke had to activate the curse mark to match Naruto's speed and the strength, but still Naruto was slightly stronger than Sasuke. And then Sasuke activated his curse mark 2 state and now they both were even, but Naruto needed to finish the fight soon, so he asked Kurama to increase his chakra. Kurama increased his chakra and then Naruto went into 2-tail state. And then Naruto started dominating Sasuke. Sasuke started feeling pressure that he awakened the 3rd Tomo in his both the eyes, but still Naruto was faster and was able to beat Sasuke up. After beating Sasuke for few minutes Naruto suppressed his chakra and then teleported him back to the village with the last amount of his chakra. And because of using the 9 tails chakra since so much time Naruto was a little tired, but he still sensed Konoha 4 and then sensed that they have killed those curse mark shinobis, so he sat on the ground. After an hour backup arrived and those were Sand siblings. Gaara found that Konoha team has already killed those curse mark shinobis, and then team Konoha with Sand siblings and Kakashi left towards Naruto, and on the way they have seen so many dead bodies. What the hell is that? Who has done it and where is Naruto? Kakashi was thinking. And then they reached towards Naruto and then they saw that Naruto was sleeping under a tree. Kakashi woke him up and then asked about Sasuke. I have already teleported him back to the village, so we are free to go back to the village. Mission successful, Naruto said to Kakashi. Let's go back to the village, Kakashi said to them. Hold me up, Naruto said to them, and then Naruto teleported all of them into the village and then all the Konoha team went to the hospital and Naruto too. He slept for few hours and he was back to the full potential. They all were shocked and scared to get to know that Naruto killed more than 100 curse mark shinobis, and they 5 together were barely able to win against the 5 curse mark shinobis. Tsunade, after getting to know all of that, decided to protect Naruto from going into Danzo's hands because Naruto will become a weapon in his hands who can destroy the whole village. So she decided to send Naruto with Jiraiya for a training trip. She took Sakura under herself and left Sasuke under Kakashi in a 2-man team and made Kakashi the in charge of Sasuke Uchiha. Orochimaru had to take control over another body and he decided to stay hid until the time he gets so much power with that he can destroy the Hidden Leaf village. Naruto left on a mission with Jiraiya, and Jiraiya decided to start Naruto's Sage Jutsu training so that Naruto can become even strong to hold up the Nine Tails chakra. It took Naruto a whole month to learn the perfect Sage mode, and with that Naruto surpassed Jiraiya into the Sage Jutsu. And then from that day Jiraiya started sparring with Naruto under his own Sage Jutsu form. With 6 months of hard work and sparring with Naruto, Jiraiya too mastered the perfect Sage mode. And with the help of Fugasaku and Lady Shima he got the passive Sage mode. But Naruto already started to absorb the nature energy even while moving. It wasn't fully perfect, but Naruto was able to do it. In another 6 months Naruto learned the passive Sage mode. Until that time he used to use the clone for the nature energy. And after that 1 year, Naruto left from the Mount Myoboku and then started training with Nine Tails chakra. And in another year Naruto learned to manage the 8 Tails state, and then Minato gave Naruto the key to the seal so that he can release the seal and can become one with the 9 Tails, just like Killer Bee, the perfect Jinchuriki of the 9 Tails. But before that, 9 Tails told Naruto to fight against him until he becomes able to fight him on his own. Naruto did that kind of training for the 6 months, and then 9 Tails gave Naruto so much chakra and taught Naruto using that much chakra, and then in another 6 months Naruto got the full KCM2 with the 9 Tails. In the perfect mastered passive Sage mode, and he got the Flying Rijin fully mastered, and then he first tried to merge the Sage Jutsu chakra with the 9 Tails chakra, and then he trained with that for a year. Until the time he was 17 Naruto got the perfect Sage mode with KCM2. And his own chakra was now 9 Tails level, which was inside Naruto, and that was shocking even for Naruto and Kurama. They returned back to the village. Akatsuki already started making move. Naruto got the first mission to protect Gaara from the hidden sand, and Naruto left there all alone when Jiraiya was in the village with Tsunade. Naruto first went to the sand village and then healed Kankuro with the help of 9 Tails and nature energy. And then rushed towards Gaara to protect him. He reached there at the last moment, but Gaara was still alive. And when Naruto saw that Deidara was sitting on Gaara, who was nearly dead, Naruto attacked on Deidara with his chakra arm and then pulled Gaara towards himself, and then Naruto attacked on Deidara with a Rasengan with his chakra arm. And then he destroyed Sasori with a Rasenshuriken. What the hell is that? How can someone win against us so fast? Deidara was thinking in his mind, and while gathering the chakra into his heart to blow himself up. With the intensity of that chakra he will blow up himself and everything within a range will be destroyed, Naruto thought in his mind, and then with Gaara he teleported back to the sand village before Deidara can destroy himself. Deidara and Sasori was killed then so fast. Naruto reached back to the sand village with Gaara in just few hours. That those sand villagers were shocked to see them to come back to the village that fast. But how did he pulled it off? Even Baki is not reached here from their leaf village back to the sand village. How can he do it? Shinobis was saying. After that Naruto teleported back to the hidden leaf from there. What did he go? Shinobis were thinking in their mind. It is his speciality, he can teleport. He knows the teleportation ninjutsu, Tamari told them. On the other hand, now Naruto was in the Hokage office with Tsunade. So what's with the mission, Naruto? Tsunade asked Naruto. Mission complete, Naruto said to Tsunade. Well done, kid, Tsunade said to Naruto. Now what, Lady Hokage? Naruto asked Tsunade. Go start your training and think about to go on a mission to destroy the Akatsuki because they will come after you, so it would be better if we will handle him slowly without getting into the war, Tsunade said to Naruto. Got it, Grandma, Naruto said to Tsunade and then left from there. After that Naruto started his training again and started making a plan to destroy the Akatsuki members one by one. After a week Jiraiya came back to the village with information. And then he called for Naruto and told him that they will be going on a mission to confront the Akatsuki members and they will start dealing with them one by one. Jiraiya made a team in which there was Sasuke, Uchiha, Naruto, Uzumaki, Sakura, Haruno. Jiraiya with Kakashi and Yamato. They all were there to go on the mission. Naruto with his team left on the mission to destroy the Akatsuki before they can attack on the Hidden Leaf Village for the 9-tailed beast. They went on that mission and the first team they encountered was Hidan and Kakuzu. So we got one of the teams of Akatsuki. And we 6 people here and we have to fight against them and kill them, Jiraiya said to them. So Naruto, you will go fight the stronger one, and you Kakashi with Sasuke can kill that maniac, Jiraiya said to them. Got it, Naruto said to Jiraiya and then rushed towards Kakuzu so fast. He is so fast, Sakura said. You have seen nothing, girl. This is nothing in front of his real speed, Jiraiya said to Sakura. Naruto came in front of Kakuzu. So are you ready for the fight, Naruto said to Kakuzu. Do you really want to fight me, Kakuzu said to Naruto. Yes, of course I want to fight you, this is the reason I am here, Naruto said to Kakuzu. Even your first legendary Hokage Hashirama Senju of the wood style was not able to kill me. Do you really think you can fight me, Kakuzu said to Naruto. Really, then I am more excited to fight you now. And I guess I should fight you seriously now because you mentioned the Lord first, Naruto said to Kakuzu. And now I will add Sage Art, Naruto said and entered the Sage mode. So I was right, he had something strange, he doesn't have one heart, he has more than one, those all are connected with his chakra network. Naruto threw a kunai towards Kakuzu and then attacked on Kakuzu. When Kakuzu dodged that kunai, Naruto teleported behind Kakuzu on that kunai and then hits Kakuzu with a punch. Maybe I am not as capable as my dad, but I can use the teleportation ninjutsu, Naruto said to Kakuzu. With that one punch, Naruto injured Kakuzu. What kind of monstrous strength was that? He is so strong, Kakuzu was thinking in his mind. But with that punch, Naruto marked him. You got the mark right, Naruto? Minato asked Naruto. Yes, dad, I have got it, Naruto said to Minato. Well then finish him now, don't waste time, Minato said to Naruto. Okay dad, Naruto said to Minato and then hits Kakuzu with a Rasengan on his back so that he gets injured and try to heal first. After that, Naruto created the Sage Art Giant Rasenshuriken and then hits him with that, killed him with that one blow. What the hell was that? He really added the chakra nature to the Rasengan, Kakashi was thinking in his mind. The shockwave was so strong that they were struggling to stand there because of that shockwave. After killing Kakuzu, Naruto went towards Hidan. So Sasuke, how much time this is going to take you to kill him? Naruto asked Sasuke. He is not dying, he is a problem, I even pierced his heart but he is not dying, Sasuke said to Naruto. Then cut down his head and then see can he regenerate his head or seal him before he can regenerate, Naruto said to Sasuke. Do you really think that you can cut my head off? Hidan said to Naruto. He is talking too much, Sasuke said to Naruto. Naruto threw his kunai towards Hidan and before he can hit or dodge the kunai, Naruto was in front of Hidan and then he attacked on him with a hard punch and then marked him. After that, Naruto teleported on him and hits him with a Rasengan and then before Hidan can stand up, Naruto chopped his head and then sealed his chakra system and then sealed his head into the storage seal to take it back to the village. And then Naruto asked Sasuke to burn the body up with fire style. Sasuke burned that body with fire style and then Kakashi buried that body with his earth style. Let's go now boys, we don't have the time to waste here, Jiraiya said to them. Hey Naruto, there is something I want to talk to, Sasuke said to Naruto. What you want to talk about? Naruto asked. About the last time, what happened between us, Sasuke said to Naruto. Well, just forget about it, Naruto said to Sasuke and went ahead to Jiraiya. And then second team they confronted was Kisame and Itachi. Sasuke convinced everyone that he wanted to fight Itachi all alone. On the other hand, Naruto fought against Kisame. At first they fought a taijutsu match and during that Naruto marked him. Well, I guess I don't have so much time so I need to kill you now, Naruto said to Kisame. Sage Art Giant Rasenshuriken, Naruto said to Kisame and then teleported with that giant Rasenshuriken behind Kisame. And hits him. Samahata tried to absorb that chakra but still Kisame got injured. Naruto again attacked on him and this Naruto teleported the Samahata away from him and then killed Kisame easily. What the hell was that? I never thought someone can kill me that easily, and that's not even a full-fledged shinobis, it is just a kid, Kisame was thinking in his mind. After few minutes, on the other hand, Itachi Uchiha released Orochimaru out of Sasuke's body and released the curse mark from him. And then he died there, and after watching all this Sasuke awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan and then he took the Mangekyou Sharingan from Itachi so that he can get the Mangekyou Sharingan. Because he knew that he can rival Naruto's power with eternal Mangekyou Sharingan and the ultimate defense of Susanoo. Since Sasuke was injured, Naruto teleported back to the Leaf Village and so that he can get healed. After that Sasuke requested Tsunade after getting healed to transplant Itachi's eyes into his eyes so that he can get the eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. Tsunade did that and a week later he got the eternal Mangekyou Sharingan and then he started training again his eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. And on the other hand Pain and Obito has captured all the tailed beasts and the 8-tailed beast and the 9 tails from the hidden leaf. Tsunade kept the mission to destroy the Akatsuki kept of hold so that Sasuke can train his M's so that they can destroy the M's easily. But after 2 months Raikage called a 5-cage summit to discuss about the Akatsuki. Tsunade took both Sasuke and Naruto with her as his guards into the 5-cage summit. They all reached into the 5-cage summit. Tsuchikage asked Raikage why he called for the 5-cage summit. All of our tailed beasts has been captured and my brother B is also kidnapped by the Akatsuki had sent my spies and I got to know that Akatsuki has an army of whole beings. And my spies has confirmed that they are trying to create a weapon with all the tailed beast. So think about it, their plan is to rule over the world. So the first thing they will attack on the Leaf Village to get the 9 tails from you and I guess before they get the 9 tails we should destroy them. And destroy their weapon Raikage said to them. We can protect our village Tsuchikage said to Raikage. Even after knowing that they are trying to build a weapon with all the tailed beats chakra you think you can protect your village Raikage said. Forget about that, let's talk about why you want us to attack on Akatsuki. Meanwhile your village can attack the Akatsuki and possibly can destroy the Akatsuki all by yourself Tsunade said to Raikage. Yes we can do it but they have tens of thousands of the white beings and your shinobis that bastard Orochimaru has joined with the Akatsuki and he has got the reanimation jutsu which he used before in Leaf Village in the Chunin exams I guess Raikage said to them. So what you want from us Tsunade asked. I want you to help me to destroy the Akatsuki Raikage said to Tsunade. They were just talking about it when Masked Man appeared there. Are you trying to make a plan against me Masked Man said to them. Naruto attacked on his with his kunai but that kunai passed through him but Naruto teleported behind Obito. So you know the teleportation ninjutsu just like your father Obito said to Naruto. Yes I do know about it Naruto said. This is the same person who attacked on the Leaf Village 17 years ago. He will only be solid when he will try to attack on or try to touch anyone or anything Minato said to Naruto. Got it Dad Naruto said to Minato. And then Obito demanded the 9 tails from the hidden Leaf Village and told all the villages to stay out of the war and then he explained his plan about the infinite Tsukuyomi. Let me tell you that you will never be able to take the 9 tails from me. We are not different entities we are same. I am the 9 tails not 9 tails inside of me and to give you the 9 tails means to give myself to you. And I am not interested in those kind of things Naruto said to Obito. Well if you try to get the hands on the 9 tails and when you will get the 9 tails Naruto will lose his life and believe me I am not gonna allow you to kill him Sasuke said to Obito. And then he activated his eternal Mangekyou and attacked on Obito with Amaterasu. Which caught Obito off guard. And those eternal flames hits Obito and started burning Obito. But Obito cut down his right hand and then left from there after saying that he will come back later for the 9 tails. And when he was trying to leave Naruto attacked on him with his kunai so that kunai can teleport with Obito and then Naruto can teleport there and then kill him. But his kunai didn't hit Obito and Obito teleported away from there. After that they all left from there and they all started getting ready for the war. Naruto asked Tsunade to get the information about the reanimation jutsu. And he started learning more and more about the reanimation jutsu. On the other hand Orochimaru already reanimated Madara Uchiha because they got the idea that Obito will not be able to destroy the hidden Leaf Village because they already destroyed his one hand like nothing so easily. After getting reanimated Madara got all the information about what happening in there. After getting to know about all this Madara made a plan to attack on the Leaf Village but before that he took Obito to the Rain Village to get his Rinnegan back and before that to make sure that he comes back to life. Again. They attacked on the hidden Rain Village on Nagato. Madara fought against Nagato and Obito was fighting against Konan. Madara destroyed all the paths of pain and then he went towards Nagato and he beaten Nagato up. And then make Black Zetsu take control over Nagato and revive Madara. Black Zetsu revived Madara Uchiha fully and then Madara got both of his Rinnegan back and then he started preparing for the war. Madara has got all the tailed beasts except the 9-tailed beast which was in the leaf village. On the other hand, all the villages were still in connection, were talking about to make an alliance to destroy the Akatsuki. But on the other hand, Madara already left from his base towards the leaf village to destroy the leaf village and to collect the 9 tails from the leaf so that he can revive the 10 tails and can become its Jinchuriki. Madara made Orochimaru reanimate all the past Hokages, Tobirama Hashirama and Minato Namikaze. After Orochimaru revived Hashirama Senju, Madara told Orochimaru to make Hashirama enter the Sage mode. Orochimaru with so much effort did that and Hashirama entered the Sage mode. Madara absorbed the chakra from Hashirama Senju and he himself entered the Sage mode. So this is Sage power, Madara was thinking in his mind. And then with all the army of his, the White Zetsu army and then reanimated Shinobi's army, Madara were heading towards the Leaf Village. Hidden Leaf spies relayed this intel to the Leaf Village. And then it has been decided that Jiraiya with Sasuke and Kakashi will go and deal with Orochimaru and release the reanimation jutsu. And Naruto with Tsunade, Might Guy and Hiruzen will fight on front line. When Madara reached towards the Leaf Village, the Leaf Village already was on the way with its whole army to protect the village from Madara. So you already are here, that's good, now I will not need to find you, Madara said to them. And then Tsunade has seen Hashirama Senju. That's grandfather Naruto, we are doomed, he is Madara Uchiha and he is now with grandfather and his brother. How are we supposed to fight against them, Tsunade said to Naruto. Just calm down grandma, we need to figure something out, Naruto said to Tsunade. First thing first, Naruto, you need to sever the connection between Orochimaru and the past Hokages so that they can help you, Minato said to Naruto. Okay dad, Naruto, but what about Madara? You will have to leave a clone to handle me first who will be trying to resist the reanimation jutsu, and then you will have to destroy the controlling tags and then I will help you, Minato said to Naruto. Got it dad, Naruto said to Minato. Grandma, Tsunade, go against Lord Second and you Lord Third. Go against Lord First, stop him. And I will fight that Madara Uchiha and I will leave a clone to fight against dad, Naruto said to them. But Naruto, how would you fight against Madara Uchiha, he is too strong, Hiruzen said to Naruto. Well, there is no need to worry about it. Is there something in your mind to do, Naruto? If you want help I will stop Madara until you get whatever you want, Might Guy said to Naruto. But Guy-sensei, Naruto said. Don't worry Naruto, I can handle it at least for few minutes, Guy said to Naruto. The days of the green beast end now, it is time for blue beast to emerge, Might Guy said. Seventh gate of shock open, Might Guy said and opened the 7th gate of shock. I will stop him for few minutes, I think those should be enough for you, Naruto, Might Guy said to Naruto. Okay then, I am counting on you, Guy-sensei, Naruto said to Naruto. Guy. And then Naruto entered the Sage mode and the Kurama Chakra mode. So this kid has the Sage Jutsu too, it is interesting, but this shinobi who has opened the 7th gate of shock is ready to fight against me. Kurama, absorb the Sage Jutsu chakra from me and infuse your chakra with Sage Jutsu chakra and then give your chakra to Guy-sensei, Naruto said to Kurama. That's actually a pretty good idea, Kurama said to Naruto. Yes it is, Minato said to Kurama. And then Kurama did the same and then Naruto shared his chakra with Guy. What's this, Naruto? Guy asked. I can see this chakra is healing me and boosting my strength, now let me show you the power of my taijutsu, Might Guy yelled and attacked on Madara Uchiha. Let's go do what Naruto said. Hiruzen said to Tsunade and Naruto. Naruto had already left from there, he directly went after Minato. He fought against Minato in a taijutsu match, Minato from inside was resisting. Naruto caught Minato with the chakra hands because Minato was resisting with the help of 9 tails chakra. Naruto and the 9 tails absorbed all the chakra from Minato's 9 tails and then Naruto destroyed the connection between Minato and Orochimaru by destroying the seal inside Minato's head. After that Minato came back in control and gained his control back. Very good Naruto, now go and help Guy and I will go fight against Lord Second, only I will be able to counter the teleportation ninjutsu. Let me link you with my chakra, Naruto said to Minato and then linked Minato with himself. And then from inside Naruto, Minato and Kurama explained everything to reanimated Minato. And told him the way to destroy the seal. And then that Minato too entered the KCM2 and then left toward the second Hokage Tobirama Senju. I will handle the rest, lady. Tsunade, go and help Lord Third, Minato said to Tsunade. Minato, but you, Tsunade said. Don't worry, I got my control back, Minato said to Tsunade before she can complete her sentence. Okay, Tsunade said, and then went away from there to help Third Hokage, who was fighting against Hashirama Senju, who was able to resist the reanimation jutsu because of his raw amount of chakra and the sage jutsu. He was controlling himself and he was not attacking on Hiruzen at his full strength. And now Naruto came back in front of Madara Uchiha after leaving a clone to get the control back on Hashirama Senju. With the help of Tsunade and Hiruzen and the resistance of Hashirama Senju, Naruto broke the link with which Orochimaru was controlling him. After getting his control back, Hashirama headed towards Madara Uchiha and Naruto. On the other hand, Minato destroyed the connection of Tobirama and Orochimaru, and he too came there to help them. Go handle the other reanimated shinobis, let me handle Madara, Hashirama said to them. Minato might guy and Tobirama with Hiruzen and Tsunade went to fight against other reanimated shinobis. Meanwhile, Naruto and Hashirama was still standing in front of Madara. I don't want to have to kill you again, Madara, just stop what you are doing, Hashirama said to Madara. You really think now you can win against me like the last time, Madara said to Hashirama. He is surely stronger than before, kid, be alert, Hashirama said to Naruto. Sage Art Giant Rasenshuriken, Naruto said, and attacked on Madara Uchiha. But Madara absorbed that Rasenshuriken. Too much energy, Madara said. What, he absorbed my jutsu, Naruto thought in his mind. I need to stop him here, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Naruto attacked on Madara Uchiha with Hashirama. They both were attacking on Madara. But Madara attacked on them with Limbo. They both got hit by Limbo before they can understand what's going on. And then Madara summoned the Gedo statue and then started reviving the 10 tails because he knew that it would be better if he would be on his full power before becoming the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails. And then he absorbed the treasure tool of the 6 paths which had the 9 tails chakra inside that, and then he started the process to revive the 10 tails. And when he was going to cast a barrier around it, Minato threw the kunai inside the barrier. And then again Madara attacked on Naruto and Hashirama with his Limbo clones. Hashirama and Naruto was on alert now. They was able to sense the distortion and was trying to protect themselves from those Limbos. Naruto noticed that he was not able to hit the thing which was wandering there. So Naruto started teleporting here and there, but there were 4 Limbo clones. Naruto noticed that it will not be able to kill Madara because of those Limbo clones. Naruto tried to analyze the situation, but he got to know that he can control and manage to Limbo according to his choice. He wasn't able to understand the weakness of that jutsu. And the time was passing, the 10 tails was getting near the reincarnation. Naruto analyzed. Lord, first we need to do something about the 10 tails. If Madara would be able to control the 10 tails, then it will destroy the village, Naruto said to Hashirama. Yes, you are right, kid, Hashirama said. But then Madara dropped the meteor over Naruto and Hashirama. Hashirama stopped that meteor from falling over them. And Naruto vanished from there. What are you think to do, Naruto? Minato asked Naruto. Nothing, dad, I am thinking about to seal the 10 tails before Madara get his hands on the 10 tails, Naruto said to Minato. But how would you seal it? Minato asked. I will need the full 9 tails to back me up, and I am going to use the Reaper Death Seal to seal the full 10 tails along with me. Naruto, you will die in that, Minato said to Naruto. Yes, I know, dad, but I have learned it from you and I will have to give this sacrifice. Only I have the amount of chakra and then strong life force strong enough to seal the 10 tails, Naruto said to Minato. Minato was sad to hear that, but then Naruto went towards the reanimated Minato. And then asked him to transfer the other half of Naruto. And then Minato transferred the other half of 9 tails inside Kurama. And now the problem is how to enter the barrier, Naruto said to Minato. I have a mark in there so you can go inside with that mark. Let me help you, Minato said to Naruto. Think about it again, Naruto, Minato said to Naruto. Let me do it, dad. I would be bad if the 10 tails would be released and free. It will destroy the whole Leaf Village, and if it gets into Madara's hands, Madara would be even bigger threat, Naruto said to Minato. On the other hand, the 10 tails was already revived. Madara sensed Jubi coming back to life. Now it is the time to close the barrier and become the Jinchuriki of 10 tails. Minato teleported towards Tobirama. Lord Second, we have to stop him right here until Naruto seals the 10 tails, Minato said to Tobirama. Very well then, Tobirama said to Minato, and they all together started attacking on Madara Uchiha. On the other hand, Naruto casted the Reaper Death Seal. Madara sensed Naruto's chakra beside the 10 tails and he was thinking about to go there to stop Naruto. But Hashirama Senju with Tobirama and Minato stopped. And all others stopped Madara there for just a minute. Might Guys opened the 7th gate of shock again to help Minato to stop Madara. He was so fast, and with the coordination of other Hokages they all been able to stop Madara for a minute. And in that much time Naruto was able to cast the Reaper Death Seal and he took away the whole 10 tails with him. And when Madara released the barrier he saw that the 10 tails was already disappeared from there and Naruto was now on the ground dead. So by sealing you meant Naruto using the Reaper Death Seal to seal the 10 tails, Tobirama asked Minato. Yes, because there was no another option except this. He himself was already a Jinchuriki, he wouldn't have been able to seal the 10 tails inside him. And now he took the 10 tails away with him to the belly of the Reaper. The world doesn't have the tailed beasts anymore. Before dying Naruto took the other part of the 9 tails from me, so there is no 9 tails in this world. But that shinobi's Orochimaru can still undo the Reaper Death Seal, so we need to kill him before leaving the mortal world. He already undo the Reaper Death Seal to reanimate me, Minato said to Tobirama. And don't forget about Madara, he is still alive and we need to kill him too, Hashirama said to them. Madara has become stronger than I am, so it will not be easy to win against him, Hashirama said to them. We need to kill him right here right now or he will destroy the whole Leaf Village and we have to destroy the Rinnegan too, Minato said. The 10 tails has been sealed already and now we can reanimate Naruto who has full 9 tails inside him. It would be a big help for us, Tobirama said. But when you will unseal Naruto from Reaper, the 10 tails soul will be released too, as we all have been released from the Reaper, Minato said. Right, and we will need a living sacrifice for it, which is not good, Hashirama said. Oh come on elder brother, the life of thousands of people are on the line and you are talking about one living sacrifice, Tobirama said to Hashirama. If it is about losing one person, then I rather be that person instead of putting others' life on the line. It is time for the red beast to emerge, Might Guy said. No Guy, you idiot, you will die. In that situation don't do it, Minato said to Might Guy. Don't worry Lord Fourth, I will do it, Might Guy said to Minato, and then he opened the 8th gate of death. What the hell this is? Guy had this kind of power inside him, Yamato said. This is the final gate of death. After using the gate of death a person dies, Minato said. Nice, this chakra is yours, is so strong it would be fun to fight against you, Madara said to Might Guy. But deep down inside he knew how tough this was going to be for him. I would have to be alert, he actually can kill me, Madara was thinking in his mind. Before he can think of something, Guy vanished from his place and then all of a sudden an air cannon been built there and it hits Madara, and then again and again Might Guy hits Madara so badly and he injure Madara so badly that he was nearly died after that attack. I will not leave you alive, there will be only 2 sacrifices today, not more than of it, Might Guy said to Madara. And then he charged on Madara again with the evening elephant, and with that before even Madara can react, Guy destroyed half of his body and killed him right there. Now you will not forget me even after your death, Guy said to Madara. Now it is the time we need to take the Rinnegan eyes from him, Minato said to them. But then all of a sudden Obito came there and took Madara's half-destroyed body and then left from there. But before he can leave, Minato hits him with the Rasengan. He got the Rinnegan and Madara's body, but Madara is dead now. We need to deal with these reanimated shinobis, and then with that Orochimaru, Tobirama said to them. Tsunade tried to heal Might Guy, but she was not able to do it. This is bad thing that we cannot heal him this condition, but the whole world will keep you and Naruto in their hearts forever, Tsunade said. Her eyes were wet, she was crying for Naruto and Might Guy. Let's go and deal with those reanimated shinobis, Tobirama said to Minato, who was sitting beside Naruto's body. On the other hand, Orochimaru was thinking about to get the hands on the Rinnegan and to take them for himself and then get the 10 tails and become the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails and can become the strongest shinobi ever. On the other hand, Obito was injured badly, but he told Orochimaru to reanimated Naruto so that they can get the 10 tails out of him. They will have to reanimate Naruto to stop the Hokages, because now Naruto had the flying Rinnegan and the full 9 tails. So he will be able to stop them. But there was a problem that it would be tough for him to keep control over Naruto. And beside he had to release the 10 tails. Orochimaru was thinking about to become the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails himself, and Obito was thinking about to become the Jinchuriki himself. Orochimaru just need to get one Rinnegan to become the Jinchuriki, and he knew that Obito has just implanted only one Rinnegan, so there should be another one. To stop Obito, he was thinking about to reanimate Naruto and unseal the 10 tails together so that Naruto can stop Obito and he can look for another Rinnegan and then can become the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails himself. And then take the second Rinnegan for himself. He saw that a white Zetsu who had another Rinnegan. And then Orochimaru took the another Rinnegan from him. And then released the Reaper Death Seal and then reanimated Naruto and released the 10 tails from the Reaper Death. What, this is only Naruto, there should be the 10 tails too, Orochimaru was thinking. The 10 tails should be inside him, just reanimate him and then control him and I will extract the 10 tails out of him, Obito said to Orochimaru. When Naruto came back to life, the 10 tails was sealed inside him, fully controlled. And the full 9 tails was cooperated with him. I need to be so alert to control him because he can break the control anytime. He now has got the same or even stronger power as Hashirama Senju with full 9 tails. And if he would be able to get chakra from the 10 tails, then it would be even worse, Orochimaru was thinking. Naruto directly entered the 9 tails chakra mode and then he entered the sage mode, but this time he got the black orbs. What are those black orbs? That means he is getting chakra from the 10 tails. We need to stop him right here or else we are done. The plan has backfired on us, Orochimaru. What have to done? Obito angrily said to Orochimaru. Orochimaru in hurry released the reanimation jutsu. The reanimation jutsu has been undone. This is going to be bad thing for you, Naruto said to Orochimaru and Obito. And then Naruto made some hand signs and then said reanimation jutsu release, and then he summoned himself back with reanimation. This is too strong, I think I am getting the 10 tails chakra from inside me, Naruto said. You Orochimaru, I need your help. If you don't want to die, tell me, how did Madara came back to life all of a sudden and he was still young? How did that happen? Naruto said to Orochimaru. Obito, who was injured because of the Rasengan, was standing in front of Naruto. Naruto attacked on him and he was continuously attacking on Obito. You will never be able to hit me, Obito said to Naruto. So tell me, when Dad attacked on you, it hit you because you cannot be intangible forever. When you try to teleport, you leave a window when you become solid, and I just need to kill you in that window, Naruto said to Obito. He knows about my ability, he is just like Minato sensei. Minato sensei got the mark on me but he didn't. Without even marking, Minato sensei hit me, so he can do it too. But I cannot be tangible more than 5 minutes, Obito was thinking in his mind. You are doomed, there is no way I am going to leave you alive this time. Just tell me, how did Madara came back to life, and give me the Rinnegan and then I will not give you a hard death, Naruto said to Obito. You really think you can stop me? I just need a second to leave. Well, until I am here you are not getting even a bit of a second, Naruto said to Obito. So Orochimaru, are you telling me about it or not? Naruto said to Orochimaru. He is damn serious and he can kill us at any moment he wants, Orochimaru was thinking in his mind. And then Naruto created 4 clones and told them to attack on Obito until he becomes solid again. Obito was just standing there and was waiting for the time to get a second so that he can teleport away from there. Naruto went towards Orochimaru and then caught him with one hand and then asked him, tell me, why did you reanimated Madara Uchiha and how Madara came back to life again? He wanted to know so that he can tell the village to be aware of that condition again. He came back to life on his own. He controlled Nagato Pain, the leader of the Akatsuki, and made his use the Jutsu Rinne Rebirth. With that jutsu one can revive someone else full, but then he would lose his soul. So one who is reanimated cannot cast the Rinne Rebirth, it is takes a living sacrifice, Naruto said. Yes, indeed, that's the truth. And then Naruto noticed that Itachi reached there. Itachi too sensed Naruto. There. He came there. I can see, Naruto, you are in Edo form, and that means you have died already in the war, Itachi asked. Yes, because I have used the Reaper Death Seal to seal the 10 tails, but he reanimated me again, Naruto said to Itachi. Don't worry, I can sense the emotions, so I know you are not here to fight me, Naruto said to Itachi. It's time to know everything happened, Itachi thought in his mind. And then he tried to look in Orochimaru's eyes, who was already so alert, but he was caught by Naruto with a chakra hand. Itachi went towards him and then opened Orochimaru's eyes with his hand and then casted the infinite Tsukuyomi and then looked into his memories, and then he got to know everything. So this is the way how Madara came back to life. Sasuke, Kakashi, Jiraiya too reached there. So Itachi, tell, what are you doing here? Sasuke asked Itachi. I think it is the time to tell you everything, but you will have to promise that you are not going to go against the village, Itachi said to Sasuke. And then first thing first, he showed Sasuke about Madara's coming back to life, and then he showed the truth behind the Uchiha massacre. He was so angry on Danzo and the village elders. There is only one person who can use the Rinne rebirth without even need to die, Itachi said. Yes, you are right, and that would be Orochimaru, Sasuke said. Yes, you are right, Itachi said. That's good. If you can do it, then I would like to revive my father Minato Namikaze for the protection of the village and so that he can live a life he never got. I would say that he revive Itachi because he has given a bigger sacrifice, Sasuke said. Naruto heard that but didn't say anything because he got to know that what Itachi did for the sake of the village. No, I don't want my life back. If I wanted to live, I wouldn't need to die in the first place. They were just talking when Obito reached onto the time limit, and just so in the end he ended up reviving Madara Uchiha again. I have been revived once again. Obito Uchiha himself died, so he was Obito, Kakashi thought in his mind. He went towards Obito's body. I would say that you should take the another eye from Obito too, because you will need more power to live now. Madara on the other hand sensed that Obito was dead, and he sensed the another Rinnegan with Orochimaru. He attacked on Orochimaru, but Naruto stopped Madara. You have been reanimated, Naruto Uzumaki, Madara said to Naruto. Well, I have been reanimated, but you are going to die soon enough, Naruto said to Madara. Well, I don't think like that, Madara said to Naruto. On the other hand, Minato and Tobirama too reached there. They have left Hashirama to fight against reanimated shinobis. Hi Dad, Naruto said to Minato. Madara is still alive, but he didn't have the Rinnegan, Minato said. And then Itachi explained him what just happened there. Naruto is not at his full strength. He will be able to win against him if he will be fully alive and with our help, not alone, Minato said to Itachi. I can revive him, but I will get to keep this one Rinnegan with me, Orochimaru said to them. Well, I guess there is no problem if he lose the threat on the world, and if Naruto will be alive he would be able to handle you too, Minato said. You are right, Fourth. Do it, Tobirama said to Orochimaru. Orochimaru asked Tobirama to bring him a white zetsu. And Tobirama brought that for Orochimaru, but he was angry. He just did it to protect the world. They saw that Naruto was able to stop Madara. Wait, even in this form Naruto is stronger than Madara, he can kill him. What if Naruto comes back to life and then went on the wrong path, Itachi said. I know he is good person, but still the whole world would be at stake, Itachi said. On the other hand, Orochimaru gave that white zetsu the curse mark and then used the art of Rinne rebirth. Naruto came back to life again. I am alive again. What just happened? Naruto thought in his mind. Orochimaru from the curse mark took control over white zetsu and took the Rinnegan from the dead body. So I was right that you can cast the Rinne rebirth without dying, Itachi said. But why would you do it? And now we don't know what would happen if he would be in control, then alright, and if he lost control then we will need to fight against a bigger threat than Madara, Itachi said. This will not happen, Minato said. Honestly, you two know that the tailed beast's chakra is corrupting and 10 tails reserves are far greater than the 9 tails, so we cannot say what's going to happen, Tobirama said. But Naruto was still in control. Naruto killed Madara again by hitting him with a massive tailed beast bomb shuriken. Madara even tried to absorb that, but he died in that. That shockwave was too great that even Hokages were getting pushed back. But Itachi and Sasuke manifested the Susanoo to protect them from the shockwave. After killing Madara, Naruto came back to them. Why would someone will revive me, Orochimaru? Naruto said to Orochimaru. Because your father promised me that I will get to keep this one Rinnegan, Orochimaru said to Naruto. So is it right that dad has promised to give him the Rinnegan? Naruto asked. Yes, we were talking about to revive you and he saw a chance for him to live more and he grabbed that chance. Well, he will not live too long if he will do this kind of things. I think Naruto, you should get the Rinnegan because of Orochimaru has the Rinnegan and it would be a good counter for it, and besides he can do anything so to protect the village and the world I guess you may need in future, Tobirama said to Naruto. Got it, Lord. Second, Naruto said to Tobirama and then took that Rinnegan and implanted that in his eye. And then Kakashi told Naruto to take the Sharingan from Obito so that the another Sharingan which is connected to Kakashi still be there and he can use his Sharingan properly. After that, Naruto has taken the Sharingan from Obito, he implanted that in his another eye. And then Kakashi told Naruto to activate the Manchikyu Sharingan, and when Naruto did that he evolved his eye to Rinnegan. And now he got the another Rinnegan too. Uzumaki and Senju really are the distant cousin. The Uzumaki and Senju DNA really work as same, Orochimaru said. What do you mean by that? Kakashi asked. When you merge Uchiha and Senju DNA you will get the 6 paths power. Uchiha has only Sharingan just like Obito had, and now because Naruto has Uzumaki DNA and he already had 6 paths power, that Sharingan evolved into Rinnegan. And now Naruto is the only one with the 6 paths power. He is the strongest shinobis of the history, or you can call him the second sage of 6 paths, Orochimaru said to them. Naruto got the intangibility because of the Manchikyu Sharingan from the Manchikyu Sharingan of Obito, but he lost that because of being the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails. But when Naruto awakened the Rinnegan he got that ability back. And from the next day he started training again. Tsunade told Kakashi to take the seat of Hokage till Naruto bring the peace to the whole world. They all went to the funeral of Might Guy and he has been named the hero of the war. Lee was sad to lose Might Guy, but he was happy because of being a student of Might Guy. Neji too was sad on his death. After few years when Tonari attacked on the Leaf Village, Naruto destroyed him like nothing and protect Hanabi from him. And then he trained even hard, and after few years Naruto become the Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. And when Naruto was 33 years old, 3 Otsutsukis attacked onto the Leaf Village. Naruto fought against them. They were not able to hit Naruto because of his intangibility, but he was able to hit them with the help of his one Limbo clone. In the end Naruto dealt with all of them. And after that Naruto fought against Ashiki Otsutsuki too, and he won against him too. This is how a single change has changed his whole life. This was for this video. We'll meet you in the next video. If you like the video, please like the video. Comment down your favorite part. Subscribe to the channel.